Hello everyone. Today I am here to deliver a speech on river pollution. First of all, what is river pollution? River pollution is the contamination of water bodies of rivers, usually as a result of human activities. River pollution results when contaminants are introduced into the natural environment. The causes of water pollution include a wide range of chemicals and pathogens as well as physical parameters. Contaminants may include organic and inorganic substances. Elevated temperature can also lead to polluted water. River pollution is a major global problem. It requires ongoing evolution and revision of water resource policy at all levels. It has been suggested that water pollution is the leading worldwide cause of death and disease. River pollution is measured by analyzing water samples such as physical, chemical, and biological tests that can be conducted. For your information, regarding to my research, I found that one of the example of river pollution case is Sungai Kim Kim pollution that polluted by toxic waste. Have you heard this case before? If you did not heard before, don't worry because I will explain brief about this tragedy that happened in Kim Kim River, Pasir Gudang. On 25th March 2019, what started out as an isolated incident of illegally dumping chemical into a Johor River has escalated into a wave of chemical poisoning cases, with more than 2,700 people taking ill. The Malaysia Education Ministry has closed all 111 schools in Pasir Gudang, while the Federal Parliament debated on a motion whether to declare a state of emergency, only to later decide against it. So, how does it affect us? How does the river pollution can affect us? Actually, there are a lot of effects of river pollution, but I will highlight a few effects of river pollution. Firstly, disease. In human, drinking or consuming polluted water in any way has many disastrous effects on our health. It causes typhoid, cholera, hepatitis, and various other diseases. Secondly, on destruction of ecosystem. Ecosystems are extremely dynamic and respond to even small changes in the environment. Water pollution can cause an entire ecosystem to collapse if left unchecked. Thirdly, eutrophication. Chemicals in the water body encourage the growth of algae. These algae form a layer on top of the pond or lake. Bacteria feed these algae and this decrease the amount of oxygen in the water body, severely affected the aquatic life there. Fourthly, affect the food chain. Lastly, which is this river pollution can affect the food chain. Disruption in the food chain happen when toxins and pollutants in the water are consumed by aquatic animals such as fish and shellfish, which are then consumed by humans. So next we will move, but what are the causes of the river pollution? Well, the root causes of river pollution are the illegal dumping of toxic waste, sewage, nutrients, plastic, and chemical. So for sewage, with billions of people on the planet, disposing of sewage waste is a major problem. Sewage disposal affect the people's immediate environments and lead to water-related illness such as diarrhea that kill 525,000 children under 5 each year. Yet the problem of sewage disposal does not end there. When you flush the toilet, the waste has to go somewhere, and even after it left the sewage treatment works, there is waste to dispose of. In practice, sewage contain all kinds of the other chemical. From the pharmaceutical drug people take to the paper, plastic, and other waste they flush down their toilets. When people are sick with the virus, the sewage they produce carries those viruses into the environment. Next, nutrients. Chemical fertilizer used by farmers also add nutrients to the soil, which drain into the river and sea and add to the fertilizer effect to the sewage. Together, sewage and fertilizer can cause a massive increase in the growth of algae or plankton that overwhelms harsh area of ocean, lake, or rivers. This is known as a harmful algae bloom. It is harmful because it removes oxygen from the water that kills for other forms of life, leading to what is known as dead zone. Next, we move to chemical waste. Another kind of toxic pollution comes from heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury. Lead was once commonly used in gasoline, petrol. Thus, it is used honestly in some countries. Mercury and cadmium are still used in bacteria. Now, we come to the most frequently asked question. What we can do? How do we curb it? Actually, there are various solutions that we can do to make this river pollution solved. Firstly, better treatment of sewage. So, treating waste product before disposing of it is in a water body helps reduce water pollution on a large scale. Agriculture or other industry can use this waste by reducing its toxic content. Nextly, use environmentally friendly products. By using soluble products that do not go on to become pollutants, we can reduce the amount of water pollution caused by household. Do not throw chemicals or paints and medicine down to the sink drain or the toilet. In many cities, your local environment office can help with the disposal of medicine and chemicals. Next, in education, environmental education programs that are set up by the government to educate the public about the importance of keeping our river clean. First, for example, the River Ranger program is a program about the environment, water resource and river, and emphasize not only about water pollution but every aspect of freshwater ecosystem, including the biodiversity, function, values, and benefits to mankind. Next, we go to legislation, more strict law to control and prevent river pollution. The government introduced new policy and regulation to ban certain pollutants, with pollution permits to be issued as control measure. Example, harsher punishment for waste dumping at river will deter people and factories from dumping their waste into the river. According to Environmental Equality Act of 1974 prescribe a fine of up to 100,000 or jail term of up to 5 years for those found to have been willfully or negligently polluted the river. Lastly, on economy, most environmental experts agree that the best way to tackle pollution is through something called the polluter pays principle. This means that whoever caused the pollution should have to pay to clean it up, one way or another. Polluter pay can operate in all kinds of ways. It could mean that the tanker owner should have to take out insurance that cover the cost of oil spill cleanup, for example. It could also mean the shopper should have to pay for their plastic grocery bags, as is now common in Malaysia to encourage recycling and minimize waste. So, in conclusion, major sources of water pollution are discharge of domestic and agricultural waste, population growth, excessive use of pesticide or fertilizer, and urbanization. As we know, bacterial, viral, and parasitic diseases are spreading through the polluted water and affecting human health. So much is being done to control, monitor, and rectify damage done by pollutants. The problems are diverse and are fully being recognized, but it's important to keep a close control over pollutants so that we can maintain the environment in an acceptable condition for future generations. That's it from me. Thank you.